My first tip in proving people wrong is F them. I think a few of you are going to be able to relate deeply to what I'm about to talk about. This has been going on in my life for quite some time, especially since I've been on this business journey. And I'm starting to realize a lot of people don't think that I'm about to do what I'm doing. Have you ever been in a situation when you're so excited about something? For instance, maybe starting a new business or maybe just learning something new. And somebody is like, yeah, good luck with that. Oh, do you really think you can do that? Oh no, you're never going to be able to do that. Like, why you gotta be giving me all this negativity? Like, why even give me any negativity? Like, you can't just be like, oh, that's what's up. Like, I wish you the best. Let me know how it goes, if I can help you with anything. How come people are more willing to put you down than to bring you up? And I can give you 2 examples of when people in my life have doubted me and how it just changed me dramatically. The first one is when I first started thinking about starting this YouTube channel. I went to somebody who I admire and who I look up to, and I told them, hey, I want to document my journey. I can't really find anybody that's a young Black woman documenting their journey from day one on YouTube. Like, I think that would be a great way. And this person was like, Peach, everybody's doing that on YouTube. It's not going to work. You can't do that. And at the time, I was like, oh snap, I guess I can't do it. So I'm about to throw that idea out the window. I would just like to say that I decided to go through with this YouTube channel, and I have subscribers, and people like what I'm saying, and people are learning from what I'm saying. So it wasn't a bad idea after all now, was it? Second thing was, I just recently went to go speak to kids at a high school. And when I told somebody that I was going to go speak to kids at high school, they was like, what do you want to talk about, Peach? Like, what are you going to that high school to talk about? And I'm pretty sure they weren't really trying to be as negative as they really were in my eyes. But when they said that to me, I'm just like, what's funny? Like, did I miss something? What's so funny about me going to speak with people? Like, you think that I don't have intelligent, informative, inspiring information to share? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Watch me go bang out this speech and motivate these kids to know other, which is exactly what I did. So sometimes you can't listen to what everybody says, because sometimes people don't even realize that they're putting you down until you actually tell them. Sometimes people don't mean to be negative. It's just how people are. A lot of people don't want to see others succeed. Why? I don't know. Human nature, but that's just how it is. And this is something that I've noticed quite a lot when I'm sharing my business journey with people who I thought and think would care, when in reality, they really don't. The one thing that I have learned is that nobody cares about my business. Nobody cares about my business. I'm always so excited to talk about it because, why not talk about it? I'm going through a dramatic change in my life. I have learned so much just within the past year, and I want to talk about it. I want to spread my knowledge to the world. But the people that I'm trying to spread my knowledge to don't really care. Yeah, they may act like they're happy and excited for me, but in reality, they don't really care, because they don't check in on me. They don't ask me how the business is going. They don't ask me, can I help you with this? And then even when I'm telling my stories or when I'm sharing the new knowledge that I got, the conversation seems to get changed very quickly to something they prefer to talk about. And this is why it's so important when you're in a situation like this to try to find like-minded individuals, because when you find like-minded individuals, you guys can talk all day about your goals, what you learned. You're going to be sharing tips and tricks. You're going to be supporting each other because you guys are on that same brainwave. Like, y'all connect, y'all right here. So it's easy for you to find support that way. But if it's somebody who's not on the same journey as you, or who even really cares about starting a business, you're not going to have any information to share. You're not going to be able to go up to them and be like, hey, what happened to your WordPress site when it crashed? Or do you know how to get a product patent? They're going to be like, what? What is WordPress? What's a patent? So you're just not going to be able to have those conversations. But I do have 3 ways that you can prove them wrong. And yes, I know there are people out there who say you shouldn't be working to prove people wrong. And they're right to an extent, because who cares about proving anybody wrong? And that you're supposed to be forgiving people in the end. But you know what? I am not there in my life to be forgiving anybody. I'm working on forgiving people for a lot of things because that's the ultimate way to be happy, so I've read. But I'm not there yet, and I'm not about to sit here and pretend like I can forgive everybody. It's just not in me. It's not in my soul right now. That's something that I need to work on, and I'm admitting I can't forgive people. I tried. but I hold grudges. I'm a Scorpio, and that's what we do. So I'm not about to sit here and tell you that you need to forgive people, because I can't do it. But what I can tell you is what works for me, and what works for me is working darn hard to prove them wrong. So that's what it is, and that's what I got for you today. My first tip in proving people wrong is F them. Like, for real, how do they even know what you're capable of? How are you going to tell somebody, oh yeah, I want to start a business, and they're going to tell you, oh no, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. I've seen such and such do this, and I've read this. Okay, well, you've seen somebody do it, and you've read about it, but have you actually tried it? How are you going to tell me what will work and what won't work when you haven't even tried it out yourself? Please stop listening to people who have not even tried out whatever advice they're giving you, because obviously they haven't done any trial and errors. Now, if it's somebody who's been like, oh yeah, I've done this experiment and it did work, this is what worked for me, this is what didn't work for me, feel free to take all the advice you want from them, because obviously they've tried certain things. But if it's somebody who ain't got no business telling you that it's not going to work or that it is going to work, don't take their advice. They haven't even tried it. So what sense does it make to take advice from somebody who hasn't even tried out what they're telling you not to do? Second thing, just stop being so willing to share information. I mean, that's what I've learned. I was always so willing to just start up a conversation with people, because I'm a very friendly, bubbly person. If I see you on the street and we're like waiting for a red light, I'm about to be like, hey, what's up? I just invented a scarf. You want to hear about it? And they'd be like, no, I don't want to hear about it. So I had to learn to just stop sharing my stories so often. I kind of just learned to just sit back and wait. Sometimes I put a little feeler out there and be like, if the conversation is going, they're telling me one thing, and you know, maybe I happen to hear a little something where they're like, oh yeah, I want to start my own business. To me, that's like, oh, I can talk to them about my business, and I can give them all the tips that I've been learning. And I usually just go on and on and on forever, because I just love talking about everything that I've learned. Clearly, because I got this YouTube channel. But I learned to just stop willingly share my information about my business and my journey, because I found that most people don't care. And the situation will go something like this. Oh, hey girl, what's up? How's things been? Oh girl, you know, they're good. You know, I just had a baby. I got me a new boo. You know, everything is so good. What's going on with you? Oh, I just started my own scarf business. You know, I invented this scarf. I'm working on getting it patented, and you know, I've started my own YouTube channel. Girl, oh, that's what's up. But did you hear about Darrell and him? Girl, he was cheating on his wife for like 10 years. But I wasn't finished telling you about my scarf and how my YouTube channel is going and how I've met a whole bunch of new people. That's usually how the conversation goes. It just bypasses. And I'm not sure why. I just feel like people don't care. So I just stopped willingly sharing my information. If somebody asks me, oh, I'm going all in and I'm telling you everything that I've learned, because maybe you could learn something from me. Maybe I can learn something from you. But in the end, I just really don't talk about it unless it's with a like-minded individual, or at least somebody that I know is interested, genuinely interested for that matter. And my third thing for y'all, prove them wrong by uplifting others. Most people don't believe in you until it's done. It's sad to say, but that's just how life is. People doubt people all the time. No matter if you feel to the depths of your soul that whatever your goal is going to be achieved, most people don't even believe it until it's already achieved. And most people do not even care about it until it's achieved. Ask anybody who has had a lot of success. You'll see that the journey to success was super lonely, because ain't nobody give a darn. If you can relate to this, please give this a thumbs up and write down in the comments below what your situation was and how ain't nobody give a darn about what you was talking about. So what I've been doing is trying my best to prove everybody wrong, and only because that gives me so much motivation to keep going. It's hard to start your own business. It's hard to get up earlier in the morning to start work on your business. It's hard to come home after you've been slaving all day at work and still work on your business. So when I just think in my mind about how many people have doubted me and how good it will feel to prove them wrong in the end, that just gives me so much motivation to keep moving forward. And yes, for the time being, it may be a negative way to get myself motivated, but it's what's getting me motivated in the end. I'm not going to sit here and try to be like, oh no, I'm not going to try to motivate myself by proving people wrong, because that's not going to make me happy in the end. It's not going to make me happy for the rest of my life. And no, that's not going to make me happy at the end or for the rest of my life, because eventually I'm going to realize proving people wrong isn't really what I should be doing. But as of right now, in order for me to keep going on this dream and this journey, what I need right now is the ability to prove people wrong, so that anybody who ever told me that I wasn't going to be able to start this business, or that I was never going to succeed in life, or that I can't do this, I can't do that, well, guess what? I am doing it, and I'm proving it every single day with every single YouTube video. As I'm sharing my journey, the whole world is able to see what I'm doing. And also, it kind of keeps me accountable. If I want to prove people wrong, it holds me accountable to myself to be like, Peach, you gotta prove these people wrong, which means you gotta put in the work. You gotta hustle. If you don't hustle, if you don't put in the work, they're gonna be right. And I'm not about to let those people who was hating on me be right, because at the end of the day, I know I can do it. Prove them wrong. Do what you need to do for the time being. If you're reading information, listening to information that tells you to do otherwise, you can take heed to it. But do what makes you feel best. If what makes you feel best is proving people wrong, and that's giving you the motivation you need every day to go forward, keep on doing it. Because as we all know, it's hard to find motivation every day to keep going. But if that motivation is to prove Jonathan, Rachel, Raheem, Shauna, John, Elizabeth wrong, go ahead and do it, because that's just going to keep you moving. It's what I'm doing, and I ain't got no issues with it. So that was my little rant for today. If you guys can relate to anything that I was saying in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what kind of hate you've gotten on your journey, or just on anything that you were learning in life, because it gets real out there in these streets, and I'm sure you guys know. And before we go, shout out to the comment winner. If you want to be featured in my next video, all you gotta do is write me a comment below. Let me know what you was think about this video. Give me some tips, share some news, spread some love, be my friend. Do whatever you want. So until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Hustle hard, push forward, prove them wrong, because nobody really cares until it's done. So go do it.